Hello PS 110. In this video I will go over the course syllabus for the fall and for principles of democratic institutions. This is considered a Thursday class, but it's strictly online. Those are my office hours, and it's a good idea if you want to talk to me face to face. Let me know you're coming in, and then I will definitely be here because most of the classes I teach are online, and I've got a lot of things that I'm working on, and I'm not necessarily here all the time. That's my phone number and my email address, and you can also drop me a message on the Moodle site. This site, Moodle, has the entire course all set up. It's ready to go for the fall. This is a college level introductory U.S. government course. It's hoping that you will be able to better understand the actions, issues, and decisions facing the U.S. government, the states, the territories, and the Commonwealth of the Northern Marianas Island and what that relationship is. And we spend a good deal of time at the beginning going over the Constitution and how it's evolved and changed over time. This is your required textbook. I highly recommend that you go online to W.W. Norton and purchase an ebook. It is very inexpensive, and that way it is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Here are the course requirements. The main basis of your grade are these 5 exams. The beginning of the course is difficult. After the first 4 chapters, we slow way down. Over the years, I separated chapter 4 out into its own evaluation because there's just a ton of information on civil liberties, what government, our protections against government, and civil rights, things that government must do. That is a very detailed chapter, and so I've separated it out, and it's worked a little better. There are no extra credit possibilities. There are 2 possibilities for gaining extra credit in PS 110 online. 1, you get to take the first 4 exams. You can try them more than once. And secondly, completing the chapter assignments. I believe there's a possibility of 15 of them during the year, and posting them into the Moodle site will also gain you extra points. And then the computer automatically grades them with some kind of percentage along with the points that I am giving you. That is your opportunity for extra credit. We're not doing the civics questions online. Here are the topics week to week. Again, the beginning of the class, ladies and gentlemen, is difficult. Once we get through these first 4 chapters, we slow way down. Occasionally, you will be able to use this rubric to answer any basic writing questions that we have. We have a few of those during the course of the semester. There's the date. All the exams will be done on the weekend. Since I've been teaching online, this is how it seemed to work better for students, is to give you 48 hours to take these first 4 exams. The 5th exam on chapters 13 and 14 must be taken in class. And there's the 2nd exam on that weekend, on that single chapter. Then we go over the different institutions of government, the government of the Congress. We go over the presidency. We go over the executive branch bureaucracy. And then we do the courts. And this will be the long exam. This one will be 65 questions because it's on 4 chapters. And basically, I've taken 15 or so questions out of each chapter, and I've made a long exam out of that. Then we move into public opinion in the media during that week. And then one of my favorite chapters is political parties. And that is during that week. Finally, for the 4th exam, we do groups and interests, and that will be a short writing assignment that you could do using that rubric. There's a lot of days off in the fall. We basically lose 2 weeks of instruction because of all the different days off. And that's a very short week, so all we're going to be doing is catching up at that time. At that time, that will be the opportunity to try and make up any class assignments that you have not completed. Hopefully you have done them all, and there won't be too much for you to do in that particular week other than complete the study guide for that 4th exam. We end up then, we'll spend 2 weeks about on public policy because we're almost done at that time. Again, we slow way down after we get to the end of the course. And there will be a short little assignment to do on the ideologies of liberalism and conservatism. Hopefully, if you get anything out of this course, you will be able to understand those two ideologies because they don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. These ideas have been around for decades now, and they are useful tools for trying to explain how policies are formed in the United States. Are they absolutes? No, but they are good starting points to try to understand what's going on in the political and economic world. There'll be no class on Thanksgiving, and then finally we end up with foreign policy. And there will be a short assignment to do on that, as you'll see in the Moodle site. That exam, it's only on those last 2 chapters, must be taken in class. It will be during that final exam week. It will either be on Tuesday or Thursday. Historically, it's always been on one of those 2 days. Here is the method of evaluation again, and the grading. Again, those assignments are a chance to earn extra points. The main basis of your grade are those 5 exams. Rounding, 0.5 and up gets rounded up, and 0.4 and below gets rounded down. There will be no incomplete grades given in PS 110 online. Well, hopefully we're going to be able to answer all of these student learning outcomes during the course of the semester. Those are basically what the assignments are, all of these different outcomes. And in the liberal arts program outcomes, we are not really doing any speaking in here. You are going to be doing some listening because I've posted videos on a lot of these different ideas and outcomes, as you'll see in the Moodle site. We are not doing a research paper, but we do some short writing assignments in PS 110. You definitely, across all of these, you are going to have to be doing reading. We're not really doing any mathematical concepts. We will introduce some of the tools of political science. Mean, median, samples, surveys, and these are some of the things, if you were to go into the political science field, you would be using those tools to try and assess certain ideas and trying to predict the correlations and possibly the causations between some of these opinion polls and surveys and samples that political scientists want to try and generate. Politicians are very concerned with what public opinion is, because we are evolving into a democratic society, as we will see. We're not really using the scientific method, but 7, 8, 9, and 10 are definitely used in PS 110 online. The general education outcomes, we are definitely critically thinking about a variety of problems, and hopefully you'll be able to make the connections between them. We are doing the humanities. Hopefully you will be able to see some of the value of the aesthetics and the creativity that has gone into the changes in American history and the changes in the philosophies over time. You're going to be able to recognize the faulty reasoning and the biases that have gone on in the course of American history. And hopefully that will help you then to develop your ideologies and where you fit in the local and global community. Obviously, you're using technology in an online course. There's not a lot of oral communication that is used in PS 110, and we're not really doing quantitative. We do some minor writing in this course, and here again, across the board, what we're trying to do in this course across all of these different outcomes. The mission statement, we're hopefully providing you with a quality post-secondary education here at NMC. We try to recognize the unique talents of each person, and we're dedicated to an ongoing process here at NMC of planning and assessment and a reevaluation and improvement in all aspects of our educational goals. Academic dishonesty is a very important topic here at NMC. Don't cheat, ladies and gentlemen. You get more than one opportunity on these 4 exams. The 5th one is one time only. Plagiarism will be very important when you come to SO 297, the capstone course for the AA degree. By that course, hopefully, you will learn how to do a proper research paper and how to cite properly where you're getting your information. And then that prevents plagiarism from coming in. Class attendance is demonstrated by posting those weekly assignments. We are dedicated to allowing anybody to learn. The Disabilities and Support Services Office is located in Building P. If there's some instance of you having to have more help with something, contact the Learning and Support Services or this office. LSS is located in Building G, and they will assist you and they will contact me on how I can better meet your needs. Classroom etiquette doesn't really apply in an online course. If you're dissatisfied, again, contact Miss Lucille in Building G or Miss Kaylani Demapan in Building G, and we'll work out a solution. If you're not participating in the first 3 weeks, early intervention is going to kick in, and the LSS office is going to contact you to find out what the problem is. If you are posting these weekly assignments and you're completing the exams, there are no real need for a lot of other rules. Don't cheat. Do your own work, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very important. Title IX, if you have questions about sexual discrimination, go to this link and maybe those answers will be found there. There is an advocate here on the NMC campus. Miss Anita De Leon Guerrero can be reached at this phone number, the emergency phone number. If you have some questions as to whether or not class is going to meet, you can contact that or dial that number or punch in that number. Showing my age with that one, nobody's dialing no more. And you will find the up-to-date information. Please try and complete this contract at some point and get it to me. You need to complete this and sign it and get it to me before the end of the semester. If there's an easier way to do that online, I will try to figure that out. Good luck, and I hope you will enjoy this course.